If you want to keep your back nice and healthy and mobile and pain-free, here are 4 simple exercises and stretches you should do daily. Okay, the spine moves in 4 directions, so we need to stretch it in all those different directions. This first one is a lateral flexion stretch, a side bend, if you will. It's really important to move the spine sideways. This particular direction gets super tight as we get older as well. So it's just hands behind the head, neck really long, shoulders down, going tall through the spine, and then you're bending side to side on the exhale. Inhale up, exhale side bend. Okay, make sure you're imagining 2 panes of glass when you bend sideways. This next one also, we're just adding in a little rotation here. Make sure the hips are square and they're facing forward, bearing down through the feet, squeezing the glutes. You're pulling the opposite hip back as you rotate. This is another rotation stretch. Okay, lying on your back, move the hips to one side, cross one leg over the other, take the knees all the way down. So you want to try and pin the knees down, and then you're just rotating the opposite direction. Deep breathing here. Okay, it's like wringing out a sponge. It's so important to stretch the spine in all its glory. As I said, it moves in 4 ways. We need to stretch in all those different directions. And if you do it daily, you can just keep on top of keeping the spine nice and healthy and mobile. Okay, the next one we're going to do is just a forward fold. You don't have to be seated to do this. You can also do it standing, or you can even just do it sitting on a chair. Just trying to get that forward flexion of the spine at all times, making the shoulders pulling away from the ears as well. And then just using that breath. The biggest issue I have with a lot of my clients is complaining about back pain. This has to do with sitting and just the type of lifestyle we lead, and this next one is a back extension. So it's really important to make sure you stay on top of these types of stretches daily. This is a progression from the back extension. Okay, I did a cobra before, reaching up into full swan. You can come down and flow through this. Make sure the glutes are squeezing, okay, and shoulders pulling away from the ears. Glutes are switched on. Okay, if the glutes are not switched on, it can be a lot of pressure into the lower back. And then the next progression from here is a back bend. Okay, if you feel like you're up to it, this is a really nice stretch as well. So it's a nice front body stretch as well as a nice back bend. And then just coming into a little shell stretch here to stretch out the spine after that extension. So that is 4 stretches to do every day, nice and simple if you want to keep the back healthy and mobile.